Okay, this one. This is the real picture. I didn't draw this dark. I did a little bit lighter, and also I get rid of the cloud because it looks like very dark cloud. I did a more brighter version of it. So the process, okay, the process, so important. If you get the process, you can do anything, okay? First, I just made the shape, which is easy composition. Then I start with the sky. This part is more yellow, that part's more blue. Excuse me. Then I use I think it is I think it is burn Sienna. Burn Sienna, I think it's burn Sienna. Yeah, just get some water, like lightly, thinly, just covered this because that's the whole color in the bottom. Then I start with the rock, I don't know, the formation on the back. So basically, beginning very simple, two-face, right? They call the two plants actually. This one is in the lighter side, that's in the darker, right? Excuse me. So after that, I get more color, get more thicker color to color the bottom part. So now I'm going back to this because this when I coloring this get dry. Sometimes if not dry, it's hard to paint on top of it because the bottom color will come out. So when they dry, I just go back to get some detail on this formation. After that, now there's a bunch of grass, so bushes. First I just get, this is a ultramarine blue and burnt umber, two color mixing together get very dark. Looks like black, but it's not. Burnt Sienna, no, burnt umber plus ultramarine blue. So I get those shadow part, draw the shadow part. After the shadow part, I did this flower in the front. You can tell the green, it changes, the color changes the tone, right? From warm to cold, from light to dark. That make it this three-dimensional. Now after that, I add a little bit darker color. So this green, if you think, oh my God, the green is too bright, you add some red in the green, they become darker, okay? Now, okay, after I have, remember I have all the darker shadow of the plants. Now I'm adding the middle tone of the green on top of it, but not to cover it, right? Because the shadow, mostly the shadow is on the bottom. So I just put the green on the top. Then after that, see, after that, put a green on the top. I'm going back to put an even darker shadow under the plants. This is green with red, okay? After this, you can tell I added more yellow, light part for the grass. Now is the flower, okay? The flower, the shape is very important, okay? I don't want you to do it. The problem I don't want you to do is make it too even. Make it too uniform, like this. That will look very odd, okay? So make it naturally. Some is in a group, some just by itself, you know, make it naturally. And also those parts, see those parts, you can see the whole flower. And the back, you can only see the half of the flower. So don't make everything like this, okay? There's no perspective. When the flower goes to the other side, the shape changes. They become more like an oval shape because you only can see the side of it. So now, after I finished, so this step, I look back, I felt like this too straight, doesn't look good. So I used, made some sky color. I put this down, put this part down, because I don't, doesn't look very good with just like straight lines, right? So I make this part down. After I make this part down, I'm going back to the formation again. I'm start doing way more detail. If you can compare with this, you can compare. I'm start doing even more detail on the formation. So see all the, you can see the difference, I think, right? Not much, but you still can see the difference, like those and that. And after that, I'm going back to the flower. Now I use a pointed brush, try to paint some flower in the front with some petals, but not all. Those are can't see, but with petals. After I paint the flower with petals, I added some dark shadow in between, make more detail on the flowers. Then this a pointed brush, I added on top of the bushes. Yeah, here's a finished one. This is from the video camera. You can't see very well. This is a finished picture I took from a camera, so you can see more clearly. Okay, have fun.